Hi, Gail here from Radio Kidnappers, Voice of Hawke's Bay. I am a psychic, noetic scientist, intuitive. Life coaching is my aim, and that is to help you with whatever you are going through in your life, whatever problem, whatever situation. And you know, the world we're in these great, big, huge times when a lot of things are changing and moving, and when decisions and choices are needing to be made. And a lot of you have done this. You've done this month in some way, and you know, we can just say simply choosing to be vaccinated or not vaccinated. It was really important this month of November that you actually made a stand. That was an independent, individual stand for yourself, for who you are, for your identity, for your independence, and for your own thoughts, ideas and beliefs about things. And that takes courage. No matter which way you go, both of those decisions took courage. So, you know, well done on the decision that you've made. And if you're still to make that decision, just trust and believe in yourself. And the things that come to you most is what I would say. And you'll have things that kind of come into your head maybe that kind of are the same, sound like the same thing. They repeat in some ways. And this is not necessarily your brain or your thoughts. The things that just come to you when you're doing the dishes or whatever, sometimes they're thoughts and feelings that are essential to you. So if they repeat and repeat over a period of time, those are the ones for you that actually mean the most. So, December. We are in December, so it's time to do a reading for December. And you did well. However you travelled the last 2 years, you have done really well because you're still here and you have survived. And if your path has been rough and tough, I'm sorry, it is a testament to your strength. That means you are strong. It means you have courage. It means you can go on. And we are looking at that this year has been the first year of a new world, a new way of living, a new experiences we've never faced before. And there's no good, there's no bad, it just is really, and it's how do you navigate that. We are going to talk a little bit more next year about 2022 because it's a very significant year. This year was the first year, so it meant that you were more important in your life than you realise. The decisions that you make were more important, and these were because of this choice of work, maybe, of lifestyle, of all kinds of things that has been put upon us this year. So whatever you have chosen, just check in now, right now, that is really your inherently true choice and that it actually does work for you. So, on that note, the other thing I will say is December is about family. One thing that we have family, and one thing that we have come to appreciate perhaps, or are coming to appreciate, is that your family are your rock. Whether you get on with them or you don't get on with them, you know them. You know them better than you know somebody who's being all sweet and nice and doing all the social cues. They're ones that you know you can rely on or not rely on. Family they are the people that accept you more who you are. They don't always know you, but they kind of they have their own kind of take on you, and whatever you do, you're still family. So family is really, really important, people. And I would just say, you know, if you are young and you have not had a lot to do with your grandparents, if your grandparents are still alive or your great-grandparents, please sit and talk to them. Make it a point. Find what their story is. Their story is valuable, it's rich, it has many experiences, and they do relate to the new world coming. You know, they do relate and help you in the new world coming. So let's have a little look at what December 2021 says for you and what the main kind of aspects of the month are for you personally. And December. Okay, I'm going to get another card. Sorry, I've got a few things going on here. December. Don't look at the cards. Right. And then we have one more. That one, I'm just going to rearrange them slightly before I get the last one. December 2021. What's that all about? So there are things we know about December. December, this is when you start to review your whole year. You have a look at what's gone on for you in the whole year. You look at this world situation, you look at the government situation. And I'm going to say this to you just to remind you, please be very careful about what information that you look at. I'm saying this because when we grew up, there wasn't the information. Now there's way too much information that is confusing. It complicates things so much that you have no clarity. You have no independent thought. So please go with what you're feeling and doing right in this moment. Right in this moment, enjoy your life, enjoy Christmas, enjoy your freedoms, enjoy whatever you can enjoy about people, the people closest to you, okay? So for those of families that are split between vaccine and not vaccine, please, your family. And if you're concerned, there are all kinds of safeguards and preparations we've been told about and trained in the last 2 years, which your grandparents, by the way, just knew instinctively, and you were important. Just be family, however you can be family. Please avoid all discussion around pros and cons of being vaccinated or not. Please don't even ask the question, are you vaccinated, if you don't know. Just simply enjoy each other. That's my message for Christmas, by the way. So let's have a little look at what comes up for you in December that is important, significant, and relative to your life. So, there is some kind of shift going to happen within you. There's some kind of, let's just say you're going to kind of feel different. Maybe you won't know why you feel different, but you're just going to feel different somehow. Something this month is just going to shift gear for you. Something's going to change for you, something, and this is internally, but it's also perhaps externally as well. So there could be some things that are surprising. There could be some things that are not expected. Well, let's go for surprising and unexpected. I'll extend on this card, which I will show you. It's the Tower. I actually quite like the Tower in the sense that it fixes things. So this is when things get fixed this month. And, you know, you've got your review of the whole year. And if you look at your whole year, maybe you make a decision, or maybe you just go, this doesn't work for me, or this will work for me. And then you just change things. Now, the second card for December is that there is a slow aspect too. It's like take things slowly, allow things to just flow and come together. There is something in motion for you in your life. There is something in process for you in your life. You can't quite see it right now. It is a metamorphosis of yourself, your life, what you will be doing in your life, and who will be in your life. So just to be assured of it, it's what I call that alchemy card. It's where your life was led before, and now it's going to be made into something beautiful like gold. where you'll get real value of living, where you'll get to enjoy your life perhaps and have fun and relax where you haven't had that before. But there are slow progressive changes that come in, that start in December, that will carry on through 2022. And then I'll have a look at the next one. And I said to you about having decisions. Oh, sorry, I didn't. So the Temperance card was the one where we've got those slow progressive changes that change things in a really powerful way, in a good way, by the way. It's always a good way. Then we have, like I said before, decisions to make, okay? So your decisions are important. We're coming into a new year. We make New Year's resolutions when we get to the new year. So just start kind of like maybe considering, based on your year you've had right now, based on decisions that you've made recently, look at what next decisions you would like to make. And these are ones that will take time. They are ones that will be kind of like feeling your feet, finding your feet first. I'm going to have a little look at the first card, the Tower, the one where there are changes coming up. And these changes will require a little bit of, I need to breathe now, time, a little bit of rest time, I need to breathe. So let's have a little look at what the Tower means. So what does that mean for December for you? So what does it mean for December for you? So it means you could be a little bit annoyed. You might feel a little antsy, a little bit, I don't know, it's like frustrated, annoyed, a whole mixture of things where it's just like, It's a good sign. It means things are changing in a positive way for you. It means that things will actually improve, they will get better. This is just a point, and it's not for the whole month, it's just a point in the month where you go, damn it, I'm over this, or I've had enough of this, and this is just not working for me, and you change things. Or something changes around you and you're just like, I'm over this. That's actually a good point to get at, because it does mean that something much more beneficial is changing for you, in your attitude, your perspective, however that, in your outside setting. But it gives you purpose, it gives you focus. The two cards that came out was one, the Page of Swords, feeling a bit annoyed. And then the next one was also very quickly finding some new sense of purpose, kind of like doing it for yourself, being more determined. I'll just see if there's any more that can expand on that card, because we've got your two kind of attitudes of perspective of person inside yourself. We've got lots of people inside ourselves. We've got a, kind person, we've got a not so kind person, and we've got other things. So that just gives you great clarity and great focus for December, all right? What else is going to come with that change? Let's look. Yeah, and they fly. For some of you, this is going to be about how can I be financially comfortable? And there will be action that you will actually take and things that you will do in December that will start that ball rolling. It will start helping you feel more secure. It'll help you build your finances in some way, to protect your assets, to look at ways where, money can actually, and I know not everything's about money. We're not saying that. We're saying you need money to live. And for those of you that have lost an income, then this is the month that you'll be propelled, clear about what you want to do to help yourself financially and to protect the finances that you have. I have to disappear when I have to go get this. So, again, I'm going to say this. Your decision is your decision. There will be a little bit of... people will disagree with you. That's around us already. You do what you clearly feel and clearly think and clearly decide in December. It's really, really important. I'm going to see if there are any other decisions, because this is the decision card. if there are any other decisions that need to be made, because this seems to be about taking action, about putting things in place for your life next year, especially if it's a whole upheaval of life. If you're continuing on in the same role, if you feel that you've needed to conform to, if you've needed to conform to fit in with society, then the other thing that I would say to you is make sure that you're doing it for your reasons in your way, and that still look at if this is working for you, right? Your job, your lifestyle, just reassess that, because we're coming into a new year. It's always a perfect time to do it, okay? And if you look back on last year, what's just happened as well, in November, then you'll know. I'm not sure why that fell out. Yeah, it is about just checking in with yourself. Right, decisions. So any other decisions or any important decisions for December that need to be made, weighing up the pros and cons always is important. It says you will make the right decision if you do this. Clarification on the decisions is interesting, isn't it? Oh, okay, right. So this says that the decisions that you make will actually bring some kind of good things your way. So let's just say extra money, people helping you out, things falling into place, all that kind of stuff. So your decisions just need careful consideration, just need to check in that they are your decisions and that's what you want. Yeah, I mean, if you've been vaccinated and you're still in your job, do you feel good about that? Or really was that an opportunity to find another job, and now you have that opportunity right in front of you also right now? Just expect slow, gradual changes, because that's where the world is at, and we're, in the middle of all these things. And on that note, I actually want to just pick another card for December. Just to see, I don't know why, I'll just see what else is coming up for December. So, what else is coming up for everyone in December for you? Wasn't the one I was going to get, so I'll get one more. Oh, I'll show you. Sorry. We have the High Priestess and we have the restricted lockdown card here. Okay. However, not saying that we're going into lockdown. We're coming out of it. We're going to do all of this for a little while. If you're travelling, travel, because seriously, we all know what's likely to happen. Although I kind of feel there might be a different outcome to that. Your intuition, your instincts are more heightened this month. So what you guess at, or what you kind of would wonder at or like to think of, those are more likely to help you out at the moment. Look at the things that, we're talking about money traps here. Someone just said money traps, and that is, look at your financial situation and look at what you're trapped into paying. And look at how you can modify and change that, because this says that you can, just by using your instincts, just by going, I want to, how do I do this? And some of those changes may be gradual as well, so just, it doesn't have to be hard and fast, but some of them could be. Like some of you are just going to make decisions that bang, that's it. This changes my whole life, my whole world, my whole lifestyle. I can't really wait to see what January brings up, to be honest, with all of this going on. So we've got an interesting array of cards. So if I just put them together and have a little quick look at them and how they sit together. please make it easy on yourself when it comes to getting out there in the world, where if you have an issue with people who are vaccinated and who are not vaccinated, you are practicing everything that we have been working against, racism, separatism, and all of that kind of stuff. You will be buying into that kind of model. And do you want to? We are all and this is important, we are all entitled to our beliefs. You have had your freedom challenged as a New Zealander, and that has gone down like a bitter pill. And are you going to then keep exacerbating that by telling people what to do, what they should do? Okay, be careful of that, all right? Because if you were in a sticky situation where you simply could not go along with the rest of the crowd, then what would you like other people, that's interesting, what would you like other people to do, and how would you like other people to treat you? Okay, so just be really careful on that. And on that note, people, have a wonderful celebration around Christmas. This is just about the celebration. Forget about everything else that's happened this year. Forget about anything that's happening in the world. It happens all the time. You navigate your life and navigate it well. Love those around you. Namaste. Take care.